kick it, Jackie Chan.
Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett.
The youngest wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the What a Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars Relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 22. And we are in the World Series. Dun, dun, dun. That's right. I did those noises with my voice. Yeah. World Series for the first time ever. We've redeemed ourselves from last season getting bumped in the AL wild card. We went on, we won the division, we won the ALDS, we won the ALCS, and we won the pennant. The Cougars win the pennant. The Cougars win the pennant. We did it. Yeah. And now we are just 4 wins away, I should say. 4 wins from a Super Bowl, nope, from a World Series, not the NFL. This is MLB. We are 4 wins away from a World Series trophy. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. I bet you can't believe it either. Let's get into the video. Let's win a World Series, and let's go into the sunset happy. But before we can crown ourselves as the greatest team of all time, we have to take on the St. Louis Cardinals. They just came off of a drubbing of the Padres, 4-1 in the series, as we had to take 6 games. They took 5 games. We had to take 6 games to beat the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Racists. I'm just kidding. Shane Bieber will not take the mound, I don't think. I think Ohtani will take the mound for game 1. He pitched a pretty good game a couple of games ago. Yeah, in game 3, Ohtani pitched. He's had plenty of time to rest, plus they had 3 days off before the World Series even started. So Ohtani will get the mound in game 1. We are in Chicago for this game. It's going to be a big one. A big, beefy one. I hope you guys are ready for it. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. And let's put Mr. Ohtani in the game. And here we go. Game 1 of the World Series. And we start out 0-0, 1-0. Cardinals take a 1-0 lead. Ohtani's starting to struggle a little bit. I think, oh, we got one back in the bottom of the 6th. That's good. We'll take Ohtani out now. We put in Evan McMahon, who had a really good ALCS, but he does allow a run in the top of the 7th. He gets through the 8th. We will go Crochet, who also had a really good ALCS, and we will jump into the bottom of the 9th, down by 1 in Game 1 of the World Series. Let's go try and get this game back.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th. Genesis Cabrera
They bring in Genesis Cabrera to close the door in the bottom of the 9th of Game 1 of the World Series. But Yordan Alvarez had a home run in the ALCS. Game 6, I think he had a home run. That was the game that we jumped in. We played in Boston that we won. I'm pretty sure that was the game where he had the 3-run shot. Can he do it again? This time at home. That one's got some carry to it. Oh, it's over the glove of the center fielder, and that is a leadoff double for Yordan Alvarez. And the bullpen and the dugout is crazy right now. Yordan delivers a huge double, and we will pinch run because Yordan has absolutely 0 speed. So we will bring in Robert Poisson. He will come in to pinch run with Alex Verdugo. Anything in the outfield scores Poisson. And Verdugo will not deliver. It was probably a little bit too high in the air, plus I was late on the timing. Okay. 1 out, and Alejandro Kirk will come to the plate. Had a good season this year. Really good season. And Kirk will go up the middle. It'll be fielded by the second baseman. And that is 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. We are 1 out away from losing game 1, and it's Murakami. Munetaka Murakami, the DH, has had an interesting postseason, and game 1 goes to the Cardinals. Murakami will pop it in the air. It's a can of corn, and what started as a promising inning ends in pain as the St. Louis Cardinals take game 1. McMahon will get the loss, and we might have just lost our advantage. Okay, that's not the series opener that I was looking for. We won't sweep them. I didn't think we were going to sweep them, but we certainly won't now. And we go game 2. Cal Quantrill will be on the mound for the Cardinals, and Bieber will be on the mound for us in this game. Let's put Bieber on the mound here, and we jump in. All right, let's do this thing. We start hot, 1-0. You love to see it. We keep going. Bieber's doing great. Keep strong, Bieber. Keep it strong. Into the 8th. We have a 2-0 lead. We might as well let Shane go top of the 9th. We should have let Shane go top of the 9th. How do you go from 8 shutout innings to allowing 5 runs in the top of the 9th? I don't understand it. But we're down 5-2. We got to jump in.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton.
I should have put in Crochet to shut the door. I should have. But how could I deny the hot hand of Shane Bieber? I mean, he had 8 innings of shutout baseball, and he was still fairly fresh in terms of his stamina. How could I deny him that? And the fact that he goes out in the top of the 9th and basically lost us the game. Now, we could rally. There is a possibility that we could rally. Julio Rodriguez gets on base with 1 out in the inning. So there is a possibility. I should have just came in and done it myself. If I would have came in and done it myself, maybe things would have been different. Maybe we would have shut the door on him. Austin Riley will end the game, and we are down 2-0 in the World Series. We had this one too. Shane Bieber just choked it for us. Man, Bieber lost it in the 9th. Julio Rodriguez and Alejandro Kirk both hit home runs. That is upsetting, the fact that we lost that game. Now we go to St. Louis, to Busch Stadium. Busch Stadium, and we take Scooble, who has had a really good postseason. And we try to come back, but we're down 5-0. But we come back with 4 in the 3rd. Okay, but they get another one back. We get one back. Scooble will come out. We'll bring in Yamamoto. Another one by the Cardinals. 3 in the top of the 8th by the Cougars. We bring in Crochet in the bottom of the 8th. He does his job. And now we jump in, bottom 9, Crochet on the mound to shut the door in the face of the Cardinals to get us a win.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one.
We will face the 9, 1, and 2 hitters for St. Louis. And Crochet, who's had a pretty solid postseason to this point, as the fill-in closer, because I can't stomach the thought of Luther Curtis coming in after what he did in the ALDS against the Twins. Just completely crushed all my confidence that I had in him. And Garrett Crochet's done a good job. 1 down in the bottom of the 9th. World Series Game 3. First game in St. Louis. And they will... Great reactions by Spencer Torkelson. 2 down. 1 out away. Geraldo Arnaz will look at a strike. This could be for the win. Yes, it is! Chicago's got a World Series win. We will not be swept in our first ever appearance in the Winter Classic. Scooble did good enough. And they took both the games at home in Chicago, and we take the first game in St. Louis, and we get a little bit of a piggyback situation there. Yamamoto came in and pitched good enough to get the win. Jazz Chisholm hit a home run, Verdugo hit a home run, and Rodriguez hit a home run. So Julio's got like what, 2 home runs in the World Series so far? Maybe a sneaky winner of the World Series MVP. All right. So Torkelson's leading postseason MVP. World Series MVP, we can't find any results so far. But we've got Game 4. Who's going to be on the mound for this one? Is it who's I don't know who's going to be on the mound for this. It's Shane Baz. Shane Baz will be on the mound for this game. And let's go. Brady Singer's 4-0 in the playoffs so far. Good job, guys. But that's 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th. Shane, that's another run, Shane. He comes out. Yamamoto comes in. There's a 1 run. We've got the top of the 8th. You know what? We're jumping in. Top 8. We're down by 3. We've got the top of the 8th and the top of the 9th. Let's go do it.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8.
All right. They've still got Brady Singer in the game in the top of the 8th. It's a 1-1 count. Torkelson on the mound or at the plate, currently leading postseason MVP, which would be awesome if he could get that. Then he could add something else to his resume except for AL Rookie of the Year. But he will ground out to Nolan Arenado to start the 8th. So that's not a great look. But we have the 9, 1, and 2 hitters up, and then the 3, 4, 5 in the top of the 9th. So we're in a good spot. And Jazz has been hot in the series, but he will not do that today or in that at bat. That's 2 down in the 8th. I need to make sure we have somebody. Who's our guy on the mound? Oh, it's Yamamoto. Let's put in McMahon and Crochet. Let's warm those guys up. Julio Rodriguez. Come on, Julio. You've had a couple home runs already in the series. In the series. Do it again. I would appreciate that. All the white towels are being raised in the outfield. That's going to be a ball. Good eye. Good eye, good eye, good eye. Ooh, that's a great spot to put that pitch! But I was super early. Super early. That could have been another home run for Julio Rodriguez. Unfortunately, it will not be, and that one will end the inning. I thought maybe I got a good enough contact on that, but that's not good. That is not good. We will bring in Crochet to try and keep us in the game in the bottom of the 8th. Keep the deficit 3. That's a strikeout to David Dahl. He goes down. He goes down swinging. And now we got, who's this? Nick Prado, 1 for 3. Looks at a fastball, makes the count 1-2. We'll go for a slider. And we will not strike him out there. He will look at the ball. 2-2 count. He contacts it. Riley makes the play at third. Got him out. That's 2 in the 8th. I really don't want to go down 3-1 in the series. We got to come back and win this game. Luis Rodriguez looks at a ball, 2-1. It's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He fouls that circle change off, so now it's 2-2. Crochet loads up. Here's the slider. Riley makes the play. Out at first. We have 3 outs to tie/take the lead. And we've got the 3-4-5. Let's do this. Not swinging at that. It's 2-1. Genesis Cabrera's got a couple saves already in the series. Come on, boys. Let's do the darn thing. Riley, that could get down. It will not. The right fielder makes the play, Dylan Carlson, and it's up to Jordan to keep us alive. Come on, Jordan. I know you got some power in you. He will look at that. It's 3-1. Come on, Jordan. I need you. I need you more than life itself. Keep us in this game. Yordan Alvarez will not deliver. I don't know how much better of a hit I could give on that one. That was good timing. I had the PCI right there. He just didn't get enough on it, I guess. And Alex Verdugo is the final hitter of the game. That will fall in the glove, and your Chicago Cougars are down 3-1 in the World Series. Man, if Shane Bieber does not lose that game, this is a whole different series. If Shane Bieber doesn't give up 3 runs, I think it was. Wasn't it 3 runs in the top of the 9th? If he doesn't do that, we have a huge advantage. This is a totally different ball game. Does Shohei get the mound or get the call? Jack Leiter has it. No, we got to give Shohei. These are elimination games now. We got to give Shohei the ball. Everybody's cold. Fantastic. But we got to try and do this. Though I don't want to jump into the game yet. There's the 1-run lead. There's another lead, or another one. There we go. That's 3. That's 6. Ohtani's doing a good job. I don't like that, Ohtani. Don't like that one bit. Shut the door, Crochet. Shut the door. And the Cougars have defeated the Cardinals. Good job, Garrett. You did a good job there. And now we go to Game 6. It is a 3-2 series lead for the Cardinals. Oh, and Shane Bieber's back up. But he pitched so well. He had 8 innings of shutout baseball. And Shane Bieber will take the mound for Game 6 of the World Series. If we win this game, that'll be the end of the episode. We will have a Game 7 special next episode. If we lose, we go to the offseason. That's the end. Either way, this is going to be the end of the episode. But we will go, and the Cardinals take a 4-0 lead at the start. Shane Bieber is selling. What is Shane Bieber doing? 6. We're losing this game. We just lost the World Series because Shane Bieber. We're back. 5 runs in the 7th. 5 runs in the 7th. Wow, okay. Do we jump in? I think we do. We jump in and try to make things happen here. Bottom of the 8th, down by 1. Let's go make a Game 7.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8.
We are back at home. I really don't want to see the Cardinals lift the World Series trophy on our field. I really don't want to see that. And they're going to call that a strike. They call that a swing. All right, ump. I don't see what you're seeing, but whatever. Yordan Alvarez, 1-2 count. Yordan will not deliver. Ground out to the shortstop. Verdugo's up 3-1. Come on, boys. Please deliver, Alex Verdugo! Santa Maria! Tie ball game! Yes, sir! That's what I'm freaking talking about! Verdugo ties it in the bottom of the 8th. We got that heart. We got that lion spirit. It's all tied up. And now we got Alejandro Kirk. And he will ground to the second baseman. Makes a tough play, but 14 speed is certainly not fast enough to beat that throw. And there's 2 down. And Munetaka Murakami will take the plate for what could possibly be the final out of the inning. Murakami fouls that off. It's 2-2. That home run from Verdugo was absolutely massive. I don't need to tell you. Absolutely massive. And we will go full count with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th of the World Series Game 6. And he will strike him out. I thought that was a ball. Great pitch from Paul Sewald. But Verdugo did enough. One swing of the bat. And we tied the game. All Garrett Crochet has to do, we've leaned on him heavily in this series, in this postseason. All he has to do is keep the Cardinals tied. And we have a chance to win in the 9th and go to Game 7. Verdugo makes the play in shallow right field. That's 1 out. David Dahl goes down. Now it's Nick Prado. We faced these guys before. Or we faced this sequence of guys before. 1-2 count to Prado. Crochet with the delivery. The slider. Pretty ugly location, but he just fouled it off. Didn't get enough of it. Here comes the circle. Good look. He looks at it for a ball. It's 2-2. And he's over top of it. Crochet's 1 out away. Big strikeout, and it's Luis Rodriguez. 2 for 4 in the night. 1-2 count to him, and he will look at a strikeout. Garrett Crochet gets us to the 9th. And it's Oneil Cruz, Spencer Torkelson, and Smooth Jazz with a chance to go to Game 7. We need 1 run. That's all. And that's a good pitch from Sewald. Oneil Cruz versus lefties. He hits better, but versus righties, not as much. But who needs that? Oh! That should have gotten through. That should have gotten through. It really should have. Sewald's reaction was there. His glove just happened to be the right spot. That's the first out of the 9th. Spencer Torkelson just won the game! We're going to Game 7! What? 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 Spencer Torkelson walks us off in the bottom of the 9th of Game 6, and we've got a 7th game in the World Series. I cannot believe what I just watched. I can't believe what I just did. What an ending. What an ending. Torkelson, 1 swing of the bat. Santa Maria. And we are going to Game 7 next episode. And I think you know who's got to be on the mound. Shohei's got to take it. Wow. I am completely flabbergasted. We've got a chance. We've got 1 game to win a World Series. It was Verdugo and Spencer Torkelson is all we needed. I thought this game was over. When they scored those 4 runs in the first, and then they piled it on with 2 more in the next couple innings, I thought this game was over. It was 6-0. And then we rallied in the bottom of the 7th, got 5 runs in that inning, and then the Verdugo and then the Torkelson home runs. Also, Cruz and Julio Rodriguez hit home runs as well, so good for them. But what a freaking series this has been so far. Wow. And we've got 1 game to finish it off. And I think you know who's taking the mound. It will not be Scooble. It will be Mr. Ohtani in the next episode. We have relied so heavily on Garrett Crochet in this postseason, and he has delivered each and every time. World Series Game 7 next episode. I can't believe it. I thought we were done. We got out to a 2-0 deficit, then we pulled it back, with a win in St. Louis. We took 2 of 3 in St. Louis, and then we just took 1 back at home against them in Cougar Field. What a bumpy roller coaster of a ride of a series this has been. But there's only 1 game left. Those games don't matter. We can forget all about those games. 1 game remains, and that's the only game in this entire season. All 162 plus every game we've played so far in the postseason. Those games don't matter anymore. It's only 1 game that matters now in the entirety of this season. Whether we are world champions or we are runners-up. And I think with that home run, Torkelson has probably secured himself. Yeah, he's basically secured himself postseason MVP. I mean, hitting .333 in the World Series or in the postseason, 4 home runs and 9 RBIs. I think he's pretty much guaranteed himself postseason MVP, no matter if we win or lose. Now it's just a matter of are we going to win the World Series MVP? And who's that going to be? Is it going to be Torkelson? Is it going to be Julio Rodriguez? I don't know who it's going to be. Maybe it's Ohtani. Who knows? But that'll be in the next episode. I cannot believe we are in this scenario, but we are. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. And remember to hit that like button. If any video in this entire series has deserved a like, this one right here has deserved that like because it was a roller coaster. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and make sure you do not miss the next Cougar upload because it will be a banger. Game 7, Cougars, Cardinals for the World Series. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.